Hey there, Crystalie and Jane. Just a couple things I want to talk to you guys about. I'm hoping to maybe start moving toward video announcements. I think that might go over better for some of our kids and whatnot. So this is going to be a test run. But anyways, VBS is coming up in just a couple of weeks, and I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of the smaller aspects of that so we can kind of be on the same page. So we've got the 3 of you and me, so what I'm thinking we'll do is have 3 crews. Last year we had 20-something kids, so I'm guessing each of you might have a crew of between 6 and 10. We'll all be together and we'll all work if we need more help and get more help, but I think it'll work well as if we're all in the same room. We just have 3 crews. That way we can break down small group discussions and all that a little bit easier. So that being said, each of you should have kids, and hopefully you'll have those same kids throughout the whole week. Our schedule is going to be pretty similar to last year and similar to what the little kids do. Is we'll start in the sanctuary, and then we'll stay for the Kid Vid Cinema, where they have the little video that kind of a story and whatnot. I think the middle schoolers are like that. Then we're going to head out for a game. Depending on the weather and depending on the game, we'll either be in the A level or we'll be outside in the back of the parking lot. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit to keep the kids active and whatnot, but also be mindful of weather. Following that, we'll all come back to the meeting room in A level, so the big one where we have 58. We'll have our lesson and small group questions. And that way, if we break into our crews, a smaller group, I think we'll have a better chance of keeping the kids on track and everything. Following that, we should have either a snack or an activity/craft. The kitchen crew will bring us snacks, and it'll just be kind of a time for the kids to fellowship. The curriculum they gave us has like a whole lesson that would go with the snack if we wanted to use it. I think it's pretty boring, so I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're just going to give them time like, hey, this is the snack, this is kind of the overview, and then we'll let them fellowship a little bit and hang out because they're middle schoolers. They want to run around and draw on the chalkboard, so we'll let that happen. Following that, there'll be either an activity or a craft. Like for the first day, we're going to decorate T-shirts and kind of give them a little bit of ownership in the program and whatnot, so that they have their own like middle school T-shirts and stuff. So some sort of an activity, and then following that, we'll head back up to the sanctuary to be with all of the kids and to close out, and then we're going to say see you tomorrow. So it should be a pretty good day, similar schedule, and it's going to look pretty similar each day too. Next thing is binders. I'm going to put together kind of like a binder for each of you. This is my game binder, but if you've come on mission trips before or have taught 58 or anything, you've seen I work with binders. I love binders. So you have a binder with all of the lessons, all of the small group questions, all of the games, the schedules, the supply list. You'll basically have the same thing that I'm working with. But I'll have it highlighted up so that you can see like, oh, these are the small group questions for today's lesson and whatnot. So if you want to look ahead, you're welcome to. But it should be straightforward enough that you can just open it that day and like follow along and be on track. So I will have that, all lessons, questions, games, and activities. I think that should be good. Sarah, I believe, has gone through all the paperwork with you guys already. And as far as I know, you're all up to date with background checks and everything, and I'm not worried about it. But and I think she has T-shirts for you guys in B5 if you haven't grabbed those already. So I think that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. Just want to touch base once before we kick off. We're not too far out from VBS. Oh my gosh, 2 weeks or so. But that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. Talk to you later.